Welcome to the network of mutuality, broadcasting direct from the shoulders of giants. And today, the mystery behind why we broadcast from this exact spot will finally be revealed. Because today, we're going to talk about self-transcendent experiences, what they are, how we're measuring them, and whether they occur during mindfulness meditation practice. But what is a self-transcendent experience? The defining feature of self-transcendence is this profound sense of union between the self and something greater. A union so complete that at times the sense of self can be felt to just dissolve away or to become completely absorbed by something, like feeling wholly at one with the universe. And these self-transcendent experiences can feel pretty good too, often evoking expansive emotional states like bliss or joy. But self-transcendent experiences can also have profound ethical and social implications. In their recent dialogue, the Dalai Lama and the Archbishop Desmond Tutu concluded that when we see others as separate, they become a threat. But when we see others as part of us, as connected, as interdependent, then naturally, we want that person to be free of suffering and to enjoy happiness. So, with this in mind, we decided to develop a method of measuring these self-transcendent states so that we could better identify those types of activities or contemplative practices that could promote these transformative experiences. And what resulted was the non-dual awareness dimensional assessment, or NADA. And I'll spare you the psychometric details, but I just want to make it clear that the NADA wasn't written in some sort of drug-induced delirium. We were able to find about 100 items from older surveys that measured aspects of self-transcendence, and then we had over 700 American adults complete all 100 of those items, so we could figure out which of these self-transcendence items measured self-transcendence the best. And these were the winners. I experienced all things seeming to unify into a single whole. I experienced all sense of self and identity dissolve away. And I felt surrounded and filled with this blissful warmth or energy. And these types of experiences weren't unfamiliar to people. Nearly 70% of respondents reported experiencing self-transcendence at least once in their lifetimes. And self-transcendent experiences were surprisingly accessible. We had a group of beginning meditators answer these 3 questions after they just sat still with their eyes open and didn't speak for 5 minutes. And then we randomized half of these people to listen to an 11-minute reading from this book detailing the flora and fauna of the English countryside in the 1700s, and clearly this reading didn't do much. The other half of the folks, we had them go through a guided mindfulness meditation practice, and this dramatically altered their experience of self. Just 11 minutes of guided meditation practice increased self-transcendent state by 58%. So self-transcendent experiences are not uncommon or unattainable. Most American adults have experienced self-transcendence, and even beginning meditators can get a taste of self-transcendent states during guided meditation practice. So, moving forward, this channel is going to be dedicated to exploring how mindfulness practices can help us transcend habituated beliefs about the self as isolated and alone, beliefs that can condition suffering and violence. We're going to explore how mindfulness practices can help us feel a deep sense of connection or interdependence with others, the experience of which can help nurture compassion, help heal division, and help motivate social change. As Thich Nhat Hanh says, we must learn to see the person right in front of us is ourself, and that we are that person. Because in the words of Dr. Martin Luther King, in a real sense, all life is interrelated. all people are caught in this inescapable network of mutuality, tied in this single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. And for those reasons, we're going to continue broadcasting from right here, reporting on scientific evidence that supports these claims in support of social change.